Hello YouTube, hello everybody, good morning. This is Andy coming at you from my house in Manglar Alto, Ecuador. It is Friday, March 27th, 2026. I'm upstairs at my house looking at the view. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning and back from my trip from Florida. And I decided to make a purchase. I bought a Suzuki Samurai, which is being violated by my cat right now, of course. Look at everybody getting the sun. One of my cats, the giant beast, Coco, my other cat. Everybody enjoying the lazy good life, I guess. Okay, so let's do a walk around. So there it is, 1985 Suzuki Samurai. It's a 4x4. The 4x4 is engaged by manually locking the hubs and their gear shifter inside that you select for 4-wheel high or 4-wheel low. The tires are just 3 months old. The guy who sold me the vehicle, he showed me many receipts of all the work that he had done while he owned it. He owned it here, one town over from me in Montanita. He was selling it on Facebook Marketplace. He installed the stair step side bumpers and the roof rack, which is a nice touch. He did many things. He put in an aluminum radiator. He changed the belts, the hoses. I saw the receipts. And I did a test drive in it. And on the day of where we had to go to the notary in Santa Elena to sign over the car from ownership from him to me, down here in Ecuador, you have to do it at a notary. That's the way business is done. It's another visit to like a Department of Motor Vehicles type of place, to do what they call a matricula. You have 30 days to get that completed. So on the morning that we had to go to Santa Elena, he actually picked me up in Manglar Alto, and me, my girlfriend, and him, and he drove us in the Suzuki Samurai, because that was his primary vehicle, all the way like an hour and 15 minutes away on different highway driving to get there, do the paperwork, and drove all the way back. And then we dropped him off at in town in Montanita, and I took ownership of the vehicle. So he was very confident in that him taking us in it all the way there. It gave me a good feeling about the vehicle too. Okay, so here's the inside of what it looks like. It's got 4 seats, one in the back there. It's a very simplistic vehicle, which is one of the things that I liked about it. See, there's it's a 5-speed. There's the 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low selector. He installed like a touchscreen stereo system, which also can Bluetooth to your phone. I'm still kind of working on that a little bit. He actually did some like interior work as far as like reupholstering and like a sort of a diamond tucked vinyl material in the roof and on the panels to the door, which is a nice touch. It's just all wind-up windows, no power steering, nothing like that. Not that you really need it in a vehicle this small. To get in the back seats, you kind of lift that up and the seat moves forward, and then you can get into the back. Here's the back gate, and you can open it. Opens like that, and the back seat. The back seat folds down like that, and it actually will lift out of your way. So you got some space in the back, grabbing some supplies. Really very basic vehicle, which is good. It's something that was very economical to buy, that won't I don't anticipate it letting me down. Now I'm going to show you guys the engine compartment, and it's a 4-cylinder. It's an engine is a size 1.3 cubic inch, I guess, and he put in a new battery, aluminum radiator, new belts. It's got a new timing chain, and I checked already all the fluid levels. I had added some radiator fluid yesterday. Also the brake master cylinder. I see he had, I was wondering why this cap would not screw down on the brake master cylinder, but now I realize when you read the cap, it says Nissan. I guess at some point him or another owner had missed or broke the Suzuki plastic cap that goes on the brake master cylinder. So that I'm probably at some point going to try and order the correct part so it'll clip on to the brake master cylinder reservoir. Also, the windshield washer fluid is missing the plastic cap, and he had just wrapped a piece of plastic over it, so I'll fix that as well. It's got the jack. The only other thing I could see was there were 2 lug nuts missing on 2 of the tires, 1 on each tire, which, yeah, like here's one of them. It's got these Allen key lug nuts, and one is missing over here. As far as the body, it's in pretty good shape, you know, considering the year. It's not. I looked for rust, like obvious rust on the frame underneath. I crawled under the vehicle, and I did not see much rust at all. The frame is good. The floorboards, that was important. It's not perfect. You know, there you can see some like old rust bubbles under here, and looks like it's not soft to the touch. It probably was painted over. I mean, if I really wanted to restore this, you know, I could have sand all that down. But what I really after here is just a reliable, no nonsense 4x4 that'll get me where I need to go. Running errands, running around town, grocery shopping, taking me out to the different towns, picking up things at a ferreteria or hardware store that I need, supermarkets, and daily living. Because other than that, if I wasn't in this, I'm walking or riding my bicycle or flagging down taxis. Okay, so there's the engine running. Runs very quiet, very nice. You don't hear any valve tapping, lifter tapping. yeah, so all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. There's a little bit of a tiny bit of Bondo work, filler that they might have put in certain little spots. But hey, for a vehicle that's 41 years old, this thing is like a tank. So, I had found it on Facebook Marketplace, and it was advertised at $6,000, right? So, when I met up with him and looked over the vehicle, I offered him $5,500, which he accepted. So, not a bad deal, because I got to tell you, here in Ecuador, you're going to pay more for vehicles, a lot more than what you're used to in the U.S. Now, one thing that was going for me is in the U.S., this actually would probably go for a similar price, because it's in the U.S., this would be considered very collectible. I don't even know if you're allowed to drive Suzuki Samurais. I know they don't sell them. I don't know if you're allowed to be grandfathered in and own one or not, but they don't sell them anymore. It's not on they're hard to find. And they actually have Suzuki Samurai clubs. They got some here in Ecuador. I just joined a Facebook group so I can learn more about it, keep up to date, order parts, things that I need as I go along. But I think it's going to be very reliable for me and very simplistic to work on and maintain. So yeah, $5,500, Facebook Marketplace. It was local, one town over from me, because that's the other challenge that people face when they buy a vehicle here is to get something you really want. You might have to travel to Guayaquil or Santa Elena to find one and meet with the owner, and it was a very simple process for me. I was very fortunate, and I know he got a lot of calls about the vehicle. I know it probably would not have lasted very long on the marketplace. So yeah, this was actually the second big purchase for me, besides my property and my house, that I'm gonna make here in Ecuador. That's it, because I live on my retirement, and I had been saving for a while, so I bought this without it having to kill my bank account, and I'll be okay, so now that's it for a while. I'm gonna be doing little projects on my house, but I won't be spending nearly that much money, that kind of money, on any projects or anything in the foreseeable future. Okay, so that was what I wanted to share with all of you. Happy Friday, and enjoy the weekend, and catch you on the next video. Ciao, take care.